The power within the current. Imagine standing beside a flowing river. The water moves effortlessly, adjusting to the rocks, bends, and obstacles in its path. Never stopping, never fighting, but always moving forward. This is the essence of flow, a state of harmony where everything aligns naturally. Yet, in our fast-paced lives filled with distractions and chaos, we often find ourselves swimming upstream, fighting the currents of life. What if you could make everything flow in your favor? What if, instead of struggling, you could align with the natural rhythm of the universe and navigate life with ease, grace, and confidence? This isn't wishful thinking, it's a mindset and practice anyone can adopt. This book is your guide to learning how to embrace silence, find clarity, and use the power of calm to make life work for you, not against you. Chapter 1: The River of Silence. The river never shouts, it flows in silence. Silence is its strength, its source of power. Similarly, silence is where we find our own strength. It's in the quiet moments, away from the noise of the world, that we hear the truth within us. Silence offers clarity, it declutters the mind and brings focus to what truly matters. In moments of solitude, we can reflect on our goals and dreams. Silence helps us understand the obstacles in our path and see them for what they are, stepping stones rather than barriers. By quieting our minds, we align with the natural rhythm of life. Instead of resisting the flow, we learn to navigate it with intention and purpose. Key takeaway: to embrace silence, start with small practices. Dedicate 10 minutes each morning to quiet reflection. Spend time in nature, away from technology, and listen to the stillness. Practice breathing deeply and focusing on the moment. The river doesn't rush, yet it always reaches its destination. Similarly, silence allows you to find clarity and move forward steadily, with purpose. Chapter 2: Stillness amid the storm. Life's challenges can feel like storms, overwhelming and chaotic. But in every storm, there's a calm center, the eye of the storm. Finding your inner stillness is about learning to stand in that calm, no matter what chaos surrounds you. Stillness is not about avoiding problems, it's about facing them with clarity and courage. When you're still, you make better decisions. You don't react impulsively, instead, you respond thoughtfully. Think of a martial artist, their power doesn't come from constant movement but from focused, deliberate actions. Stillness is your foundation for strength. Practical steps to practice stillness. Pause before acting, in moments of stress. Pause for 5 seconds to center yourself before responding. Mindful meditation, spend time each day focusing on your breath to ground yourself. Reflective journaling, write down your thoughts during quiet moments to process emotions and gain clarity. Storms will come and go, but when you find your inner stillness, you'll navigate them with resilience and grace. Chapter 3: Aligning with life's flow. When we resist the natural flow of life, we create unnecessary friction. We hold on to old habits, force outcomes, or cling to relationships that no longer serve us. Flow is about surrender, not giving up, but letting go of resistance. It's about trusting that life is guiding you exactly where you need to be. Think of a leaf floating on the river. It doesn't fight the current, it allows the water to carry it. This doesn't mean being passive. Instead, it means working with the flow of life, aligning your actions with your goals, and trusting the process. How to align with flow. Embrace change, life is constantly moving, resisting change only creates stress. Welcome change as a natural part of growth. Focus on what you can control, let go of things beyond your influence and focus on the actions you can take today. Practice gratitude. Gratitude shifts your perspective from scarcity to abundance, helping you see opportunities instead of obstacles. When you align with the flow, you stop wasting energy on resistance and start channeling it toward progress. Chapter 4: The Art of Letting Go. One of the hardest lessons in life is learning to let go, of grudges, fears, and even dreams that no longer align with who we are. But letting go isn't a loss, it's freedom. It's like unclenching your fists and opening your hands to receive something greater. Imagine holding onto a rock while the river pulls you forward. The harder you hold on, the more painful it becomes. But the moment you let go, you're free to move with the current. Life works the same way. By releasing what weighs you down, you make room for new opportunities and experiences. How to practice letting go. Identify what's holding you back. Is it fear, anger, or a limiting belief? Write it down and acknowledge its impact. Release through ritual. Create a symbolic act of letting go, like tearing up a negative thought written on paper. Focus on the present. Letting go is about living fully in the now, not being tethered to the past or anxious about the future. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting, it means freeing yourself to move forward without the burden of resistance. Chapter 5, Trusting the Current. The river doesn't second-guess its path, it trusts the current to lead it to its destination. Similarly, trusting life's flow requires faith in the process and a willingness to embrace uncertainty. Trusting the current doesn't mean relinquishing control over your goals, it means believing that the actions you take will guide you to where you need to be. In our lives, fear of the unknown often compels us to cling to the familiar, even when it's not serving us. But when you trust the current, you free yourself from overthinking and unnecessary stress. This mindset allows you to focus on your efforts, knowing that the outcomes will naturally align with your intentions. Practices to build trust. Set intentions, not expectations. Focus on your efforts and let go of rigid expectations for outcomes. Reflect on past successes. Remind yourself of moments when life worked out despite uncertainty. Daily affirmations. Repeat phrases like, I trust the process of life to lead me to my highest good. When you trust the current, you stop swimming against it, saving your energy for the actions that truly matter. Chapter 6, Embracing Patience. The river doesn't rush, it flows steadily, carving paths through even the hardest rocks over time. Patience is the key to making everything flow in your favor. Impatience leads to frustration, rash decisions, and unnecessary setbacks, while patience allows you to align with the natural pace of life. In our fast-paced world, it's tempting to seek immediate results. However, the most meaningful progress often happens gradually. Patience teaches us to trust the timing of our journey and to find value in the process, not just the destination. Tips for cultivating patience. Practice mindfulness. Focus on the present moment rather than worrying about the future. Break goals into steps. Celebrate small milestones to stay motivated during longer journeys. Embrace delays as opportunities. Use unexpected pauses to reflect, recharge, or reassess. Patience isn't about waiting, it's about trusting that the right things will happen at the right time. Chapter 7, The Balance Between Effort and Surrender. Imagine rowing a boat downstream. If you don't paddle, you may drift aimlessly. But if you paddle too forcefully, you'll exhaust yourself. The key is balance, effort combined with surrender. Life requires both action and acceptance, working together in harmony. Effort means taking intentional steps toward your goals. Surrender means accepting what is beyond your control. When you master this balance, you create a life where your actions flow naturally, without resistance or burnout. How to balance effort and surrender. Recognize what's within your control, take focused action on these areas. Release what you can't control, practice letting go of outcomes that depend on external factors. Listen to your intuition, trust your instincts to guide you when to push forward and when to step back. When you balance effort with surrender, you harness both your inner strength and the natural flow of life. Chapter 8, Quiet Confidence. The most powerful rivers flow silently, carrying immense strength beneath their calm surface. Quiet confidence is about embodying this power, not needing to prove yourself to others, but knowing your worth from within. It's about acting with assurance, even when the world around you is uncertain. Quiet confidence comes from self-awareness and resilience. It doesn't demand recognition, it simply exists. Steady and unwavering. By cultivating this inner strength, you not only navigate life with ease but also inspire others to find their own flow. Ways to build quiet confidence. Celebrate your strengths, reflect on your achievements and what makes you unique. Develop resilience, learn from challenges and use them as opportunities for growth. Stay grounded, practice gratitude and mindfulness to remain centered in who you are. Confidence doesn't have to be loud. True power lies in the calm assurance of knowing your own flow. Chapter 9, Harmonizing Relationships. A river's flow shapes the land around it, creating harmony over time. Similarly, when you align with life's flow, your relationships naturally improve. By practicing silence, patience, and trust, you become more attuned to the needs and emotions of others, fostering deeper connections. Harmonizing relationships isn't about controlling others, it's about showing up with authenticity, listening with empathy, and resolving conflicts with grace. When you embody the flow, your relationships flow more easily as well. Steps to harmonize relationships. Practice active listening, focus fully on what the other person is saying, without preparing your response. Communicate clearly and kindly, express yourself with honesty and respect. Embrace forgiveness, let go of grudges to make space for healing and growth. Strong relationships don't disrupt your flow, they enhance it, creating a network of support and understanding. Chapter 10, Flowing Toward Purpose. Every river has a destination, a purpose that drives its journey. Similarly, aligning with life's flow allows you to discover and fulfill your own purpose. When you stop fighting against life and start flowing with it, your path becomes clearer. Your actions align with your values, and your life takes on deeper meaning. Purpose doesn't have to be a grand vision. It can be as simple as living each day with intention, kindness, and authenticity. By flowing toward your purpose, you bring joy, fulfillment, and impact to both your life and the lives of others. How to align with your purpose. Identify your values, what matters most to you. Let these guide your decisions. Follow what energizes you, pay attention to activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Give back, use your flow to uplift and inspire others. When you live with purpose, everything in life flows naturally, creating a ripple effect of positivity and alignment. Conclusion, becoming the flow. You began this journey by learning to embrace silence, stillness, and surrender. Now, you understand that making everything flow in your favor isn't about controlling life, it's about aligning with it. By trusting the current, practicing patience, balancing effort with surrender, and living with purpose, you become the flow itself. Just like a river carves its path over time, you have the power to shape your life, one moment of alignment at a time. Let go of resistance. Embrace your inner strength, and watch as everything begins to flow in your favor.